So it's Saturday morning, so that means we're back with another developer stream recap for Marvel's Avengers. So as always, the format is we start off with a recap that's posted on Reddit by Billy B311. During that section I'll give my general thoughts as well, and then from there we actually have various clips of the stream. It was a shorter stream, it only went on for around about half an hour or so, and I believe we managed to cut it down to about 6 minutes of important information. So let's jump in, we'll do the recap from Billy on Reddit first. For this section here, I'll go over the recap pretty quick because I'm actually feeling a bit rough today. I've been rough the last few days, so I'm not quite sure what's going on, but yeah, we'll go through this nice and quick. So there will be a small patch on Tuesday. You've got some bug fixes, providing a fix for the full onboarding mission, a fix for cap shields to status pointing upright. Bit of an odd one, that one, but no doubt you probably had people complaining about it. You've got the remove the defense buff in between missions. That's when you're on the helicarrier and you see the blue glow come up, and make it so Monica can't be shrunk anymore for an instant kill. So next up, they're testing a fix for the last Avenger standing 14 floor hive. It's not something that needs to go through the normal patch process. It means they can do a live fix. It'll be implemented into the game as soon as the fix is properly tested. Until that comes in, given it can take 40 minutes to an hour to do this, I would avoid actually doing this. When it does come in, no doubt they will put a post on Twitter, so keep an eye out for that. They mentioned that Hulk had a skill that was bugged and given him 50% damage increase with Thunderclap instead of a 25% damage increase. So that's why Hulk is weaker. This was added to the patch notes last week, so no, they weren't trying to hide it from you. Yes, they 100% were trying to hide it from people, and this is complete and utter garbage when developers do this. They never get away with it either. They always get caught because we're all a bunch of geeks and we know our numbers inside out for the game. So really quite annoyed they tried to bring in a stealth nerf to a character, and it's a really popular build with Hulk as well. Yes, he is massively powerful, but a lot of people have been building around that. If you're going to change it, you need to be upfront about doing this, and personally it feels like the damage has dropped a lot lower than 25%. If you're a Hulk main and you have some damage numbers from before and after, do let me know. We could maybe look into it more. Next up, onto the Wakanda update. You'll be able to equip 8 takedowns. At the moment you can only equip 5, so it's a bit of an improvement, but really it should be an unlimited amount of takedowns you're able to equip if you are buying them. We then have the Red Room event. It's returning next week and will last until the 22nd. The bugs are fixed and there's a new team animated nameplate coming with it. They're hoping to get approval for a little bit of Black Panther info next week, so cross your fingers for that. They're showcasing the next outfit set, which is the volcanic set. It looked decent enough. They're animated suits with magma moving around the skin. In some ways it could be interesting, though I suppose we can maybe get like some extra lightning skins for Thor and so on later down the line. And then finishing up the Super Adaptoid, a mega level threat fight is much more complicated, harder and more fun. So that's everything covered there. The only bit that was really interesting for me was the Hulk nerf, and I'll say it once again, it's complete garbage when you have nerfs such as this that are actually made and the developers try and do it under the radar thinking the actual players are stupid that they won't notice it. Because we always notice it, we always get pissed off about it, so please don't do it in future. But we'll now jump in, and as mentioned we've got the rest of the developer stream. There's a few bits actually in this that I don't believe Billy actually covered. So enjoy this and thanks for tuning in, stay safe, and I'll see you all again soon.
There is a small patch coming out next Tuesday, as soon as next Tuesday, patch 1.8.1. It's going to go fix a few things. I'm going to list a few of them out for you right now. It's going to fix the issue where for the Vault onboarding mission, it sometimes doesn't update when you complete or open a shield cache, so that's going to get fixed. For Captain America's MCU outfit, we have actually repositioned the shield so that the star points up when it's on his back to make it more accurate. The weird back in the game buff that sometimes happens on the Quinjet or when you're switching characters, that is also gonna get fixed. It's not gonna be there anymore. And everyone's favorite bug right now, where Monica can get shrunk in the Beating the Odds villain sector and she just kind of drops in the hole and you kill her. That's gonna get fixed. She actually can't get shrunk anymore by anything, including the Hank Pym major artifact. Yeah. So just an update on the bug where in the hives in Last Avenger Standing, where sometimes enemies don't spawn on floors 10, 11, 12, 13. That one we are looking into. and that one is totally something that I think we found. Phil, is there any more information on that?
Yeah, we believe we have a fix for it. We're testing it right now. It's the kind of thing that we can put live in the game when we have it, so it doesn't need like a normal patch process, but it does need to be tested. So we're looking into that right now. As soon as it gets green and we're confirming that it fixes the issue, we'll put it live in the game, and Andy will let you guys know as soon as it's fixed. But we do have a solution for it, so that should be there soon. And when I mean soon, like not not a long patch to wait. Like it'll be a matter of days.
So I am seeing some mentions about from last week. We said that we would look into the Hulk thing. So we talked to the combat guys, and it happens that Hulk was like way overpowered to begin with. So there was one of his thunderclap skills was supposed to increase damage by 25%. It was actually increasing by 50% this entire time. So we made it go back down to 25% as it's supposed to be. There was also the problem with sometimes your ranged status would affect 2 power attacks or melee attacks, and that's a bug that we fixed because you're not supposed to have your ranged status affect your melee status, because then those would just get super overpowered and everything. So we did fix that as well, and I have included it into the patch notes for 1.8.0, so there is more information about that. Phil, do you want to talk about what we're doing with like the takedowns really quickly?
Yeah, so that's a cool one. I know it's something you guys have been asking for a long time. So when Wakanda comes out, you are going to be able to equip up to 8 takedowns, which I think will be a very nice improvement from what we have right now. And I know you have a lot of other questions about inventory and UI things, so we'll talk about more things as we get the information available, but we at least cleared that up, so we wanted to let you know as soon as we could.
The Red Room event, we are bringing it back in celebration for a certain movie. Next week, we're bringing it back on the 8th, and it's going to last until the 22nd. There's going to be a new team nameplate for it. There's going to be bugs that are fixed with it. So we're welcoming another, Black Widow thing. So go on for it, and we can't wait to see you guys do it again. Yeah. If there's any issues that come up with it, please let us know so that the next time we do bring an event back like this, then we can get these bugs fixed and everything. But yeah.
While Andy's doing that, a few of you are asking when we're going to do the deep dive for Wakanda stuff. We don't have dates yet, but we'll post it on our channels when we have them. But we do want to do deep dives like we've done in the past with new heroes and content. So you can expect us to announce that when we have the date. It'll be exciting.
And we're going to do streams for like Wakanda stuff too. At least that's the plan, but we are not starting this week. We hopefully will have a little bit of something next week, but I'm just trying to get things through like approvals and everything, and to make sure that we're all set and everything. This is this is Thor's. So it's a volcanic, and they are actually animated, in the sense that the magma does actually flow and fall down, especially for Thor, because he has a huge cape. You can see that all of the magma on his outfit is actually flowing. There we go. There's Hulk's. It is based off of his gladiator skin.
Which is my favorite Hulk skin.
A lot of people's favorites.
Andy, Struggler Berry is asking if they can get a blog dedicated to OLTs for like design principles, gear sets, and things of that nature.
I would love that. Yes, absolutely.
What needs to happen for that to be true?
A blog on like design principles.
Yeah.
We need to work together, Phil.
Oh shoot! I have to write things. That's what that means.
That is what it means. You guys can look at Phil on that one. I'm asking you, Phil, to write a dev blog on OLTs.
Well, if you insist.
Good. There we go.